Hello, Henry Girl. My name is Julio Jose Pacheco, and today we are going to learn how to extract a main idea of one speech. In this case, we have as a reference the famous person. This is called Steve Jobs. So basically, he started or he tell us a speech in a famous University of America. First, everything I have to mention that I was watching his biography, and I just have one word to describe this huge person is brilliant because at the beginner it wasn't easy at all for our character, our principal character that is Steve Jobs. He lived a lot of bad things that maybe whatever person could think, oh my god, if I left this, I am going to give up. I'm going to get out of this process. But he didn't. And for that reason, he created the huge company that today is called Apple. So Apple is a really software company. The story when Steve Jobs was planning this one. In fact, nothing was pink color, if we can say that the phrase pink color at the beginning. However, he told us in this speech how important is for us don't give up when somebody told you, hey, it won't work. If you have an idea, if you think that it's going to work for the human, don't give up. And in fact, that words Steve Jobs tell to the students, to tell to the students and all the students that are watching the video, because it's not just for the person that are here present in that physical place. Let's answer the question that said, what are the factors that really matter in life? Remember that key word, factor, because it's a really important word they have to bear in mind when we're going to plan something that we're going to put in progress in the future. Well, he started with a step called when with a history that is divided in three parts. The first part is called connect dots. As you can see here in my background, for that reason I have decided to put this background here because I think its relationship with the image and I think it's really cool. We have to hand and we have to connect the the dots. In this case, what are the dots? Something that you want to do and the goal, right? So you have here something that you have to put in progress and the final goal that you are going to get. So in the middle of that point, there are going to be a lot of things that maybe are not good at all. However, it's depend on you of the character and how important for you is that goal. The second part of the history is love and loss. He basically, I have forget mentioned that in the first part is called Connor Dot. Basically, he told us, and after in the biography, he told that he was abandoned for his father, and his parents tell to the true parent that he is going to be in the college. And when the speech started, he said to the students, to be honest, I haven't graduated from college. So basically, everyone can think, but if he haven't graduated from college, how can he give up a speech? But that is not the point because after and the second part, he started telling us about the love and the loss. That when basically he was in Apple, maybe some persons got different ideas of the Steve Jobs, so he got a fire of his own company. So imagine that you create something, for example, you create one small company, that small company grow up when the launch happens, and after you have the power, but there is some partners that are not agree at all with you, so they are going to get a fire of you to just think how hard for whatever person is that. The third part is called death. Maybe it's a no nice thing, however, it doesn't mean that everything is that. No, it means that everything have a conclusion, but that that for example, how what word can we use? That walk, that what we are going to walk in fact is not easy at all. So if I have something that I want to put in progress, I have to bear in mind that it won't be easy. So bear in mind that you, because this basically one of the principal, let's see, give me a moment, principal ideas that Steve Jobs give us. I would like to finish with the phrase that it says, he mentioned in the speech, do not be betrayed by the dogma, which is to lie by the resource and fault of another. That is something important that you have to bear in mind too when we are going to start a project. Everyone is gonna tell you you can't. It is going to be difficult for you. Yes, difficult, but not impossible. So it depends of you that you have to take all the elements that you have to make, you have been making for putting mind and the future, and don't listen to nobody. Just listen to the person that told you a problem, but that also give you a one solution. So I think that that is the kind of person that if we were around of that person, Steve Jobs is going to be really proud of us. Well, so nothing to say. Steve Jobs for me is a brilliant person. He started, as he mentioned in the speech, he started in a little place with the stepfather, and after he said to one friend how cool and how great are the things that he was making in that I think it's a garage. He started in a garage, so he said to all that thing that he was doing to the friend, and they started making more interesting things. Of course, there were persons that say, Steve Jobs, what are you thinking? You can't do something bigger that you was doing in that garage. But he didn't give up. So that is basically for me and my personal opinion, is the main idea of the speech that he said to the almost graduated students. So that was everything for today. See you soon in our next occasion.